All right, guys, what is up? And welcome to the top 16 match of the Pro Play Tour here in beautiful, unbelievably sexy Dallas, Texas. I'm here with Mr. Tony G from the Super Players. And we have
everybody?
two amazing players. We have Mr. Dehan Hardesty from G Sports Entertainment on the right, one of the best players in the world, in my opinion. Super Shenron, great player, great deck, top 16. On the left, we have Mr. Marcel Russell. You guys might know him as Marcel Always Missed My Flight Russell.
Missed my flight?
Yeah, the reason why he got here today was because he drove. That's how he made it.
Are you serious?
No, I don't know. I think he flew.
That was really
But
wet.
it's not as funny if I, you know what I mean?
That's so funny.
It's not as catchy, you know what I mean? So there's our players, Mr. Marcel Russell from Pro Play Games himself. The 16 seed player just sneaked right in, playing Yellow Broly. Morning, Dusty and Tony G. Hopefully you guys could sleep for today. We actually didn't get as much sleep as what I expected yesterday. I'll be honest.
It was cool.
Yeah.
We got
had a
like,
good
what,
time.
3 hours, which is better, more than 2. Not just kidding.
Right, yeah. No, I mean, usually we kind of got here, I think, somewhat early. But we went and had like a nice dinner.
Yeah, we were actually able to have a sit down.
Yeah,
and all
we
that.
sat
It was
down,
really
yeah,
nice.
Yeah, had a good time. Marcel attacking with 10K here. Now, I really feel like Marcel is favored game one because he has access to Shigesh. Now, I don't know Dehan's sideboard. I don't know if Dehan runs Cronoa in the sideboard or not. You know, I'm not really 100% sure how Super Shenron sideboards. I feel like Super Shenron's one of those decks that are just like defaultly good. Now, we know that Dehan, my opinion is I think Dehan has the best tuned deck in the building. Which is probably why he was undefeated in Swiss.
Yep, I was just about to say that. He
yeah.
went undefeated.
Yeah, he is. Dusty, I sent you the top 16 decks last night. Did you? Thank you. I'll take a look at that. Also, hello to all of our French viewers, by the way, guys. Thank you so much for being amazing. Card Game FR, thank you again, guys. If you aren't aware, please go check out the Card Game FR Twitch channel. Give them some love. If you guys are French speakers or, you know French or just want to see a well-done stream, go check them out. They are amazing. They're essentially rebroadcasting our stream in live at the same time. How do you say it? Like cohesively?
Cohesively?
Someone is?
I think they're, what is that called? They share? I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, it's like they're essentially streaming the same time. They're streaming our live feed, or they're rebroadcasting our live feed, and they are obviously commentating.
Hosting.
Yeah, hosting.
They call it hosting.
Yeah, but
There you go.
and they are rebroadcasting it in French. So definitely go check them out. A great group of guys. Their website is insane, guys. Seriously, I actually showed Tony G right now. Watch this. Cardgame.fr. Go to that website. You're about to get your mind blown.
Dude, I love the French cards. Have you seen them?
Yeah, they look so awesome. Yep. Yeah, co-broadcasting. That's actually much better. And you click Dragon Ball. Let me show you look at their deck. I'm going to show you their deck builder. It is actually insane. I don't know what these words mean.
Act 2.
Yeah. Accepting? Look, check that. Check out these.
Whoa.
Look at this. Look how freaking unbelievably beautiful.
Wait, does it tell you the price too in the back?
Yeah. Yeah, it tells the price, everything.
What?
Yeah, you can go check the details of the card.
Wow.
Look how this is just amazing. It even shows you rulings. They have rulings for the cards if there's any rulings for the
No
card.
way.
Yeah, comments here so you can talk about the card and stuff.
Wow.
Insane. Go check them out. Cardgame.fr.
Yep.
Fantastic group of guys. I guess let's get into the game. All right, so both players are kind of setting up here. We have the traditional Super Shenron set up here, getting everything ready to go for his kill turn. Now, whether Dehan will go off this turn or the next turn really depends on what version he's playing. That's one of the big things that you have to understand about Super Shenron is they can run now what is multiple versions of the deck. And so when the deck was first created, it was more of a weenie deck. It ran a bunch of small little attackers, like 10 and 15K attackers.
Yeah.
They just attacked you a million times on the turn, took an extra turn, attacked you a million more times. Now it's shifting. Now we know by watching Dehan's matches last night that he runs the weenie version, blue yellow.
To mono
game one,
yellow.
right?
Oh,
and then and then he'll basically sideboard into either the Hide and Mastery package or stay the weenie package depending on the matchup he's against. But the reason why I believe he defaulted into the weenie package with Sensu Beans and the blue-yellow version is because it's better in the mirror. And
I
think,
was about to say
that.
that.
And I think he just assumed that he would play against more Super Shenrons, which I think is a good assumption.
It's kind of dangerous if he's running Shigesh, and Dehan's already at 4. He found 2 Dragon Balls in his life, man.
I know.
Yeah, so it's gonna put him in a rough, like, situation. That's the downside of wish leaders. Whenever you find like more than 2 Dragon Balls in your life, it's really hard to come
dude,
back from that.
It is. It is. Yes, it's one of the pieces of variance when it comes to the wish leaders. Is having those Dragon Balls in your life can definitely be a downside. One of my that's why every time I play, Shenron leader, wish leader, like it's an aggro matchup. Kind of like what Marcel's playing. I always try to like mulligan as many Dragon Balls in my hand as I can, just to limit the amount that can be in my life.
I'm just curious. Imagine if you go first and you open up 6 Dragon Balls in your hand. You have to charge one.
Yeah.
Or you could just say, I skip, I don't charge.
I guess you have to. I think you have to be like, yeah, I
no charge.
Yeah, no charge. I play. I draw 6 cards. Here you go. I lose. I guess I don't know. All right, there's the old super combo.
3 drop. That's technically a 5 drop if you're 4 lives or less.
Marcel at 4. Marcel at 4 life has the 3 drop out. He can go in the triple flash now. Because when he awakens, he readies 2 energy here. So this is actually going to be pretty cool. But he gets to attack with his Goku first and get 5k before he does it. Back up to 3 energy. So it looks like Marcel's going to make a push here. I don't see any Chrono, or not Chrono. I don't see any Shigesh in his hand. Oh my
wow.
goodness. Hello, Marcel Russell. Let's see it.
Wow.
Oh, that smile and that face tells it all. Counting them up. Dehan.
He's like, what?
Stone Cold Killer. He's like, that's fine, whatever.
He's like, that was crazy.
Oh, that's no big deal. Just play 4 pans out. This guy's a million. My guess is, what is he going to get off this? Is he going to go get Shigesh?
My guess is Shigesh.
Yeah, I can't really see what's in his hand, though. He just played 4 cards out of his hand for free. I don't know if he has anything to Shigesh in. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. The metallic gold.
Yeah, the metallic gold Dusty O'Brien flying in.
Crop it.
Crop it.
You know, when I get home, I'm going to change that face and put your face on it. I got you.
Well, last time we collabed, I came out of a capsule. I guess this time I could fly in.
That's right.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That was a long time ago.
I remember that.
That was a long time ago.
That was so funny. Ooh, he nimbus. Ooh.
Bad ring.
He
The
bad
bad ring.
Oh, shoot. Does he have another one? No way. Oh, he bad ringed him back. Wow. He bad ringed him back.
I'm trying to figure out. I mean, I'll tell you what though, Marcel can still win here if he actually attacks with. Well, he can't actually. It's one more attack. Never mind.
Yeah.
He can't. I don't think he can win here. I'm trying to figure out how there's any way he can deal 4 damage, and he's already attacked with the leader.
But he didn't nimbus him at that moment, did he?
Yeah, he nimbus, and then he bad ringed the nimbus, and then he bad ringed the bad ring.
From the leader?
Yeah, no Dehan.
Oh.
No, it wasn't the leader attack. It was the Goku attack. Is that the secret rare he just got?
Mm-hmm. That's dangerous, man. That card is dangerous. At this point, I feel like he just has to commit.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not going to be. I was trying to think. He's not going to be able to kill him. I don't think. There's no way he can kill. He does have a nimbus of his own in hand, though. That's important.
No, but what's crazy about the secret rare is that it could do burn damage.
Yeah, but you still have to attack with it, right?
Yeah, but if with Broly, you just have to restand him.
But he can't because he got flying nimbus.
No, I mean, but like after this game, like you want to
yeah,
pressure him like 2-2.
Right.
Vanguard players, we do have an estimated time of start at 10 a.m. So you still have
Dehan taking
30,
it. Going to 2.
45 minutes to sign up for today's event. Registration will close at 9:30, and we want to start the event at 10.
My bad,
If you
dude.
pre-registered and you need a VIP package, you can come up and pick up your VIP package. If you pre-registered with no participation, all you need to do is fill out the deck list form. Our deck list forms are double-sided. Please make sure both
All right,
sides
guys.
are completely filled out for today's event. Any incomplete forms may result in a penalty. if
No,
check.
I didn't. They didn't ask me. It's okay. He didn't ask me.
Those of you here for the free Yu-Gi-Oh 1K, you still need to come in and check in.
Happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter, definitely.
That you do wish to participate.
All right, here comes the
Ooh.
Bulma. Hard casting one, knowing two, ready's two. This is actually something that for some reason took me a lot of time to get down with this deck when I was playing it, was
Oh,
that you can hard cast, like you can hard cast Bulma. Like you don't have to Child's Wish Bulma. It's like I for some reason I could not like comprehend that.
Please just write
I don't know.
same as yesterday. You will still need to be able
you know what? One of my
to round
locals say he calls it MUD, acronym Mulligan, untap, and then draw.
Oh, okay.
So he calls it the acronym MUD just so he could remember that, because he's like he gets confused sometimes. So he's just
Okay.
like, you know what? You mull first, or you mill, mill, and then you untap 2 energies or however many energies you want to do, and then you draw. So like the sequence, so you the sequence.
What is in Marcel's hand?
Oh, right now he's trying to get to 20, I think, but he just nimbused him. Oh no. He's really going in just so he could.
I don't know. I don't think Marcel can win from here. He has a flying Nimbus, which is really good, but he can't cast it. He doesn't have a yellow open.
Oh, he didn't use it? Oh wow. He's trying to fill up the drop. How many does he have though? Oh, he double striked him.
Oh, the Nimbus? I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, I don't. Oh, it's barrier. Never mind. I got super
Yeah,
excited.
that's barrier, yeah.
I got so excited.
I'm
right
sorry. Oh, yeah, I thought you had Nimbus in hand. I was like, what the heck? Sorry, I looked away for a second. I had Richie came over and was talking. I looked away for a second. I apologize, guys. That's my fault. I was like, what the heck? I was trying to look at the board and figure out where the heck the yellow came from.
Oh, he's trying to just. He's moving really quick.
Yeah, well, he has to take his extra turn here.
With Nimbus. Dude, that's crazy. Did you just see that? Dang. He's like, there's 20. Wow.
Oh yeah, Dahan's actually absolutely taking the extra turn. That's what I'm saying. I don't think Dahan can. I mean, I don't think Marcel can win from here.
He filled it up that fast. That's crazy. In just one attack. Oh my goodness. Dude, this deck is so good.
I know. Dahan just plays it so well. I mean, both these players doing such a good job. Obviously, two of the best players in the world right here, just
Wow.
playing it out.
Wow, he's like, pass turn. Psych, it's my
I
turn
mean,
again.
you just gotta look how many attacks
Wow.
that Marcel has to defend with like 4 cards in hand and 1 life. Like just the 2 prefaces in general, and the Krillin. That's 3 attacks right there. And then 1 attack from the Bulma.
Wow.
So that's 15. That's 25. So that's gonna be a super combo and something else. And Dahan's doing a great job playing around Shigeshi here because he's attacking with his barrier card first.
Two creams, 2 sugar. Thank you. Which variant were you playing, Dusty, at your locals?
I was playing Hidden Mastery.
Like mono yellow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Mono Yellow, Hidden Mastery is when I was playing. I love that. I mean, I think it's the best version against like 80% of the field. But I think, obviously this version is really good against certain matchups. The Sensu Bean really helps against the aggro matchups and also helps in the mirror. So that's why I like that Dahan does game 1 with this, and then sideboard, like if it's against one of the matchups where Hidden Mastery is the best, he just sideboards into it, which I think is brilliant. Like, it's so smart because that way you have access to both versions. You just play the best version at the time. Marcel doesn't deserve this. Look, I mean, like, there's no way he can beat this. I mean, he can Shigesh into Kid Goku, kill this one, block an attack, block the next attack. He might be able to. I actually don't want to say it's impossible because he might be able to actually. He can Shigesh explosive right here, kill that Krillin, and then block the preface attack, and then he still has to. Then he has to like use the cards he has in hand, and the pans to survive the Bulma attack. So here Marcel has to. Oh my gosh, too soon. Yeah, it's just basically game. Yeah, there's nothing he can do. He can't block that. He can't block that attack. 3 super combos. There's just no way.
Wow.
Yeah, Marcel's picking him up. That's unfortunate.
That was one of the fastest games.
I mean, there was like maybe a 10% chance he could win right there, if Daehan didn't have his super combos. But obviously Daehan had the super combos because he didn't use any throughout the game and he reset the game. So
I feel like Marcel didn't open up as well, like really strong either.
Yeah, I think Marcel did a great job. I mean, he had the game there, and then it's just Daehan had
it's just
a battering of his own.
Our resources, man.
Right. It was just battering. He waited until he had all the pieces to go off. He made sure he had the battering. He had, and we saw it. I mean, he had the ability to pump that guy into infinite amounts of damage there, and he just got batteringed, and that was it.
That was pretty intense. He
was super intense.
He battering them back.
Now, with that being said, I think that the one thing that physical card games have going for it is the community.
Yeah.
The interaction, sitting down across from your opponent, talking to him, building friendships, that kind of thing. And I will say that every card game that I've played, and I haven't played a lot, like I started with Magic, and I played some other card games and stuff, Star Wars Destiny, some other card games. Never anything that was obviously as big as Magic. But with Magic, like, I went to my locals, and I started playing, and immediately I just gained all kinds of friends. Like, a lot of the friends that I have now, John Tata was on the team, Zach Cabas, my buddy Aaron that was, like, in my wedding. I met all those guys from Magic. My local Magic scene, right? I just met them, became friends. I never would know who those guys were without Magic.
Gotcha.
What I mean? And I feel the same way about Dragon Ball. Obviously, I feel like Dragon Ball is definitely. I'm in a unique situation in Dragon Ball because we have YouTube channels. We're more a community. Like, I didn't have that in Magic, where I was just some scrub that was playing Magic. And I'm still some scrub now, but at least like now I make videos and stuff, and I'm a little bit more visible. But it's like that community is what I think is why physical card games are still around. Building that community, building those players, going to locals, like talking to your friends. Just that is a huge part of physical card games. That's something that's so hard to replicate digitally. Everything else is better digitally, right? The rules, the interaction, the animations. Like it's obviously the quickness to be able to, like, I'm gonna shuffle my deck. It's shuffled. You know what I mean? Like it's all much more tuned and much better digitally. But that interaction, that one-on-one, that community feeling, is something that's almost impossible to replicate. You know what I mean?
Someone's asking who took game 1. Daehan took it.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry guys. I completely didn't update that.
No, I just read the chat. Someone asked. Oh yeah.
I got talking about my digital card game thing. Nico-san says, I think that the DBS community is way better than any of the communities out there. I came from Yu-Gi-Oh! And Vanguard community, and the community is way better than all of them. Magic and DBS have a really good scene. Yeah, I think that Magic's pretty good at welcoming new players. But I think the game itself is pretty brutal for new players. Like, it's just so hard to learn that game, and like that's why I think Magic is going to do so much better now that it has like a digital platform like Arena to do the rules for you. Because the rules in Magic are just so confusing, and there's so many rule sharks in that community, and like they love. I'm not gonna say they love, but they definitely, especially when there's something on the line, they will rule shark you. They will.
Really?
Oh yeah. No.
I know there's like a huge Magic the Gathering scene in LA, like Turn Zero where I go to.
Oh okay.
And they've asked me, "You guys want to get on Magic?" I'm like, I don't know how to play. It looks intimidating, man.
It is. And
I'm not gonna lie, it looks intimidating.
No, it is. I mean, Danny is starting to learn how to play Magic, and I'll tell you, it's something that, I mean, he's learning on Arena, but yeah, there's a lot of interactions and just making, like, he's just like, you can do that. Like, there's a lot. I know. And the prizes again, SCR.
Ooh. This is an interesting board right now for Marcel. I wonder how.
This is actually
they-
great. Yeah, this is a great
wonder-
board for Marcel. He has the Whist to stop the energy untap from Bulma, and then he has the Mass Saiyan. So if he brings it back, he has to discard
Drop.
2 cards. That's actually perfect. And Marcel did it correctly. He played them both at the same time, so that way Daehan can't Crisis Crusher, on turn 1, and then Crisis Crusher on turn 2. So now Daehan's kind of in not a bad spot, but he does have the Crisis Crusher, so he's going to be able to at least kill one of these.
Who would you kill?
I would probably kill the Mass Saiyan because discarding 2 is much more. Hurts a lot more than doing the energy.
Yeah. Does he have another one in his hat, Marcel? Another message. I think I might have saw one.
Yeah, hopefully he does. I mean, hopefully he has those cards. Another one, another Mass Saiyan would be ideal here, or even just another Whis would be good.
Ooh, yes, Kaba. Oh, he's not awakened yet.
Well, but guys, remember, one thing that can happen here, and this is probably what Marcel will try to do if he can find a way to awaken, is if he can get to the awakened state and play a card that can deal damage here, he can tap down the Crisis Crusher with Broly and then attack into it and kill it, and that's going to save.
Yeah,
his Whis
you're right. I
unless,
forgot that Broly does the.
Unless Daehan has the second Crisis Crusher. So that is one great thing about Broly. He does have I guess an out here,
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like Marcel will be able to awaken here. With Bardock swapping, you can do Bardock swapping and Bardock.
Yep.
Right now he can just attack with his leader too and do it, but I'm not sure which state is better. I don't know if it's better to awaken through Bardocks and then have the leader swing available, or if it's better to awaken with the leader.
I don't know. You're in a very tough spot.
All right, Marcel does have pint-sized Goku in hand here. Gabe, good question. You can take the prizes in any order. So you just take a life. It doesn't matter how you do it. Some players will even roll dice for them. I've seen that
Oh
happen.
yeah, we saw that yesterday. Remember the dude
Yeah,
was like, I was like, what is he doing?
Okay, so he's going to go with Waken with Leader here, which I like. Who gets a battering? Probably not so important right now, but what sleeves is Marcel? So many people are asking about the sleeves that Marcel's using. He's using the Final Fantasy card game pre-release sleeves. I think it's like Opus 8 or something, I think is what they said.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Someone said they look like Dragon Shield.
Yeah, it's Bahamut, son. You ever played like Final Fantasy 7 or any of those games?
Oh, I was talking to your buddy Chris, the one that does the live streaming for.
Oh, yeah.
And he was teaching me how to play the Exodus. I don't know how to pronounce
Brave
it.
Exodus.
Yeah, he was teaching me how to play, and honestly, I have no idea. But I started getting into it, and he was helping me out, and he told me like the pulls I got were garbage. It was the funniest thing.
Oh, Chris, dude.
He's like, "No, that doesn't look good."
Nice.
I was like, "Yeah, you're right, probably."
I'm not sure if Marcel could go off on this turn. He doesn't have an evolved target. It doesn't look like. But Daehan's shields are down. He doesn't have the battering this time, or the ability to do Fine Nimbus. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pint
there's the
size.
pint size. Yeah, he looks like he's just looking for an evolved target here.
Did you find one?
Looks like he didn't.
Oh, that's kind of rough.
Yeah, Hoover. Yeah, I think so too. Like I take my life in the same order every time, but that's, I mean, like you said, I think it's more out of habit than doesn't necessarily matter.
It's all
Alrighty.
preference.
Yeah. Marcel choosing to go with 1 red, 1 yellow here.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting actually.
Oh, what?
Oh, he had Triple Flash the whole time.
I didn't even see that.
I didn't either. I swear I didn't. Well, that makes sense why he chose to go with that.
Wow.
Another pan. Buff it up again. Marcel with 1 life open, though. Does have the ability to attack with this twice. So that's important here. All right, gonna attack with 35. Yes, 35, right? Or is it 40?
I believe he's 40.
Yeah. Is triple 35 or?
No, he's 35.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, 35.
Wow. Triple strike. They're just reading the card.
Dude, the craziest thing about Triple Flash to me is that you draw 2 cards.
Oh, when you EX evolve?
Yeah.
I think
Yes,
that's so
It
good.
says when you play this card, you draw 2 cards. Excuse me?
So 35, he needs 5k more. Ooh.
All right. So now Daehan has the active yellow energy. So this is probably going to change the way Marcel plays the rest of his turn here. See what Marcel decides to do with the rest of his turn here. Now he can ready the triple fast and attack again. I'm not necessarily seeing the immediate benefit of that. Looks like Marcel's just going to attack Pan and a Crisis Crusher here, which is, I think, the ideal play. Remember that the Bardock cannot attack into the Crisis Crusher because Crisis Crusher allows that not to happen here.
Oh, he's taking a
Ooh,
life.
taking the life. Ooh, gets the secret rare. This might change what he wants to do here. He could secret rare.
Oh, with the triple flash, he can EX evolve on top of it.
But he has to ready the triple flash to do so. Okay, how much does it cost for the secret rare to EX evolve?
I think it's just for free.
Is it?
Yeah, but I think that the triple flash doesn't allow you because you can only EX evolve once per turn if you bring him out. I think.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, it's 1 red.
It's 1 red. Okay.
Wonder what he's gonna do.
Yeah, I know. Right hand over. Daehan still has a small novel in hand. More so gets the.
Oh, he's gonna play it.
Probably gonna go get another Shigesh. Or if he already has Shigesh, Baby Goku is still really good. That card's really good. I actually think it almost got him out of the terrible situation last game.
I wonder what he's gonna do. You think he's gonna force him to?
Well, now he can attack with the Bardock. So he could just attack with Bardock, but I can't see if he has any more swap targets in hand. I'm not even sure if he does run swap. But he could just start Shigeshing other cards out in the play and keep trying to deal damage to Daehan and then win with the triple flash.
Oh man.
Well, I like this play by Marcel. Looks like, well, no, actually, Marcel can't do that. Never mind. I was going to say maybe. Oh, yeah, he can. He can still do this. So it looks like what Marcel might be trying to do here is he's going to Shigesh out Kaba and then just try to Kaba for the win. If this,
And Shenron's still not awakened yet. So
Right,
it puts him in a very tough spot.
Yeah, he might just be attacking here just because there's no reason not to attack as well. So you might as well, I guess. We'll see what happens. But we'll see if this Shigesh and the Kaba here.
Ooh.
Ooh, Crusher Ball.
He's like, what am I gonna play? Ooh.
Pint-sized. Damn, with that Crusher Ball. What a well-timed Crusher Ball. All right, well, he's not going to whiff on the attack here, so that's good. Alrighty. I think he was going for the Kaba there. I actually think he was going to try to go for the win there.
Yeah. I would have just done it. But he got Crusher Bomb. Still such a powerful card.
Marcel's trying to figure it out, man. That's a devastating.
Ouch.
Like I said, one thing we were going to do is we were going to do. Ooh, is Marcel going to go for it? I mean, do you have to? Do you just lose if you don't?
No, he passed.
I don't think there's any way he can win. I mean, I don't think he could have won if he goes for me. Because what he could do there is attack with Bardock, try to knock him to 1, and then attack with Weiss and try to finish him off. But it's just, there's just no way you can get through that many cards in hand.
Can he do it? Awaken, draw 1.
I'll tell you, Dehan still has a lot of cards he needs to go through, though. Like, it's not like Dehan has, 18 cards in drop or something. Dehan has to go through a lot here. So it's possible Dehan just won't be able to continue his.
Wait. Oh, he popped it with Weiss. Oh. Wow. Oh, man. He's doing it.
Yeah, I don't think it's matter. That's why I think, like I said, Dehan chose a Mass Sand. The Mass Sand is just so much more devastating.
He's going for it. That's crazy. But he's going to be, I don't know if he could really go off, though.
It's going to be tough. Like I said, there's a lot he has to do here.
Oh, man. He could just.
Yeah. I mean,
pressure?
I agree, Brendan. I think that's what he has to do. I mean, that's 3. It's 25K right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 14. That's 14 cards in drop. Everything okay? That's 14 cards. Needs 6 more.
I think he could do it. I really think he could do it. Oh, man. What color was the energy he popped? Was it blue?
Yeah, it's blue.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so now Dehan has to find out how he's going to get through 6 more cards here. No, it's not 3 more. It's 6 more, guys. He has to have 20 cards in drop.
Yeah.
And he has 14 currently.
Oh, he took the damage. Oh, man.
I mean, guys, it's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
16. No.
Whoa, he's doing it.
Yeah, but he used the free wish there to do that.
So he can't do the.
So he can't take an
I
extra
think
turn.
he's still just
3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5.
So he's at.
Yeah, 14 still.
Oh, man.
So it looks like maybe Dehan's.
He's just going to push for it?
Yeah, it looks like maybe Dehan's just going to try to push for it. I don't think he can defend a triple flash here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Slater. We just said that he used his wish. He used his wish for Child's Wish, the free Child's Wish to untap his energy. So he actually can't take an extra turn. It's not possible.
So he went up to. What is he attacking? Oh, with. Okay, so he has to go to 30. Yeah, I just comboed the Bardock. Man, that's crazy. He. Oh, man. Oh, that's so much pressure now. Takes 1 life.
Yeah, takes 1 life.
He's going for it, man.
This is 20K already. Dehan has multiple sensu beans, but not.
Wonder what.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom.
Oh man. Did he get
Little
something?
pint size. What's up, dude?
Oh, he's going.
Gosh, could you imagine if that was Shigesh Kid Goku would just kill your dude?
Oh
Yeah, I know he has no blue energy. It got blown up. It got blown up by the Whis. That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
could you imagine if he had that blue still open, how farther this turn could go? That's what I was trying to say. I'm sorry, I got a little distracted by the Shigesh.
Oh, oh my gosh.
Well, he did charge a blue. It got blown up by Whis, guys.
So he's at 25. They're whoa. Wait, going on to game
Yeah,
three?
he just can't see. Yeah, he knows.
Wow. I was even like, wow.
Yeah, I mean, we'll try to. We'll probably if Eggman wins his match, that's probably who we'll get on. And then because that deck is super sweet, and I don't know about the Golden Frieza situation.
I think he won, dude.
Did he win? The Golden Frieza guy won?
Yeah, I think he won.
Hey, can you Richie? Can you get some like matchups, like figure out what's happening with the top cut, like who? Yeah, like who's winning, like what, like kind of a bracket or whatever. Dusty, can you check Facebook message after this round? I have some sad news, man. Oh no, that's not good. What do you mean sad news? I don't like that. I don't have any messages from you, I don't think, man. Oh wait, maybe that was my text. Did the starter brother win? I'm not sure. We're putting.
I think it's because Dehan doesn't have Cronoa in his sideboard, dude.
Oh man, that stinks. Well, I'm sorry we didn't get to hang out. Yeah, I saw that, buddy. I'm sorry about that. That's definitely never a good thing. Yeah, Zap. I don't know. Like I said, I can't. I just can't agree. I'm sorry. I'll just. You will never hear me agree with someone telling me that Dragon Ball has a low level of interactivity. As long as a combo step is there, there's always interactivity. And so, you play a game like Magic or something, or any of the other card games out, and you go multiple turns just top decking a land and passing. That's no interactivity. But in Dragon Ball, there's a lot of interactivity, and so there's a lot of room for interactivity to be introduced. Cards like Godstrike Beerus, for example. Yeah, I know. I understand and I'm telling you that like what just happened. Marcel just interacted with Dehan's deck on Dehan's turn. It doesn't have to be direct interactivity. It doesn't mean I have to play this card that doesn't let you do what you want to do. But he comboed. He comboed correctly. He used Shigesh's. He played the game correctly, and both players got to do stuff on the turn. So that's I guess that's how I see it. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to say that this game has no interactivity. It may not have the specific one that people want, which is fair. But cards like Godstrike Beerus is an example of a different way that the game can be interactivity can be introduced into the game. So, it's very easy to Bandai next set or whatever. Just be like, oh, okay, let's introduce some better combo cards. Let's introduce some more cards. Like I wish they would introduce like a flash mechanic. For battle cards, which we used to have those. We set one, we had cards you could play in the counter timing. So like counter attack, play this card, And I wish that we would either go back to that or just introduce a mechanic that says like you can play this card in your combo step or whatever. And then you can introduce cards that come and play in KO, which we're getting one of those like the Gogeta and stuff. But those are the kind of effects we need. And I like the combo step. I think is the most unique part of Dragon Ball, and it's also the best part of interactivity for the game. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't have counterplay cards and stuff, but I love that step. I love cards like Champa. I love cards, like Godstrike Beerus and stuff. Like that's fun to me. Like that's interactivity. That happens on your turn and your opponent's turn. It's always something to be thinking about. So that's the weak part of the game, and I think not the weak part, but I think the part that you can fix most of the problems. Optimus Prime. They also know how to balance their game. They banned like 3 cards out of standard like 4 months ago. Like, no one knows how to balance their game. Okay, so it looks like Anthony and Jacob, Anthony won. Penny and Tony won.
That's right.
And then
I won.
Kelsey and George, Kelsey won. And then Roy and Ricardo, Rowit? Yeah, Rohit won. So yeah, we're still working on everything.
Yeah. Cool. Ooh, is he about to self-awaken? Oh my goodness. Dehan is at 4. Unawakened. Dude.
Pat knows, man. Pat knows. My favorite thing about about Magic's where you have for over a year. Well, I mean, it was Emrakul, right? They banned like Emrakul and the Copter. I don't know how long ago that was, but I'm not a Magic player.
Ooh, Sensu Bean.
Was it Spy Copter? Oh, Smuggler's Copter. That's it. Yeah.
Also, if you're looking to play in the
That was in standard.
please come up and register for that. Check in. It is free if you play.
Oh, was that nearly 2 years ago?
But
Cool.
you still must come up and check in for that event. Otherwise, we don't know if you're here to play or not. So, Yu-Gi-Oh players,
Man, this is.
please come up and
They're
check
both
in
like.
if you are interested
Ooh,
in
he's.
playing.
I'm on that Whis.
We'll be starting at 10 a.m.
Oh, thank you.
How do you like DBS compared to Magic when only looking at the Magic being forced to play lands and DBS? I mean, I like both games. You know, obviously I started Magic, played it. I've been playing a lot of Magic Arena. I like Limited. I think Limited, well, this is, I think, the best way to explain Magic versus Dragon Ball for me. I like Limited and Magic better because it's more accessible to players, right? 3 packs, you can play Limited. And I love Limited as a format. It's so much fun. So I think in Magic, I like Limited better. In Dragon Ball, I like Standard better. I like just I could literally sit down and play Tony. Like, I could play infinite amount of Dragon Ball. Like, I never get frustrated with playing the game. Does that make sense? Like,
No,
because you always get to play the game. You get to start, you get to draw your card, you play a game. With Magic, I love drafting. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. So that's my 2 things.
Ooh,
That
Crusher Ball.
what is he gonna
He blind Crusher Ball, so he's deciding what he's gonna play. Oh no.
Yeah, 3 mana to fairy. That's pretty good. I'm excited to draft War. I'm really excited to draft War. It does. I mean, the whole land thing is stupid, in my opinion. It's an outdated mechanic. I mean, Magic is oppressed by an outdated mechanic. That it's an outdated game, but it stays around because of, you know, good designers who continue to you know, introduce really fun interactive like keywords and, you know, the sets and the lore and just people are invested into the game. But if you actually look at the general mechanics of Magic, it's not a well designed game, right? I mean, it's the first trading card game, right? So like, you know what I mean? Very few times is the first of anything the best, right? Like, so it's just. Oh, I agree, Brennan. I looked at a little bit of the spoilers and stuff, and the deck look. I mean, the set looks cool. It's a good premise. You know, a Planeswalker heavy set, very smart. They've been hyping it up the correct way. They're being really smart by.
Wait.
Oh, that's a blue. Oh, Dayon.
Snap. Whoa.
No, I agree. I agree with Magic being the #1 game. Sure. But I think it's #1 game in sales and, you know, not the #1 game gameplay wise. I think it's far from it.
Whoa. Wonder what's gonna happen now. So he's at 15, and how strong is that Goku? He gets the 5K boost, I think. Get a super combo. So he's 20. Whoa. So he's at 25, 35. many cards does he have in hand? Like 3?
I can't tell him. Dehan always keeps his cards pretty tight there. I can't. 1, 2, maybe 4. Marcel has a couple different plays here. He can ready an energy to evolve on top if he has the
He sent
triple
it
flash.
twice, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is super crazy. And he's just going to pass. I like this by Marcel. I don't think Dehan can go off this turn. Maybe he can.
Oh, he needs the last dragon. There you go.
You can. Oh, I'm sorry, you're new. So you can use since you're being in the battle phase. So anytime you would combo, you can use it. Yeah.
Draw 1. Ooh. Is he play 1? Draw 1. He's like, wait, does he have Whis? I'm bored.
All right, Bulma number 1. So he has 11 cards in deck. 11 cards in drops. Now he has 13.
Oh, man.
Needs 7 more cards. No, you can't during main. No, Typhus.
Oh, wow.
So that's going to be 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Three more cards.
Yeah, he's going to do it, I think.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have. There's Child's Wish. Yeah, he has to be careful here. He does have a preface. Is it preface?
Preface.
Preface.
Yeah.
Goku in there that he can grab. That's going to help, but it just trades 1s for 1, so it just goes back to 17. He trades a Child's Wish for a preface. It doesn't necessarily help him get to his
Where he
kill
needs to
turn
be.
or his extra turn. Not that even taking an extra turn right here would be that devastating. He doesn't really have anything on the board to really take advantage of it.
He's like,
He
I don't
might
know.
just draw 2 here. He might just.
He's doing it.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, I like this. So this Goku is important because this is a way for him to get value, right? He can attack, get a life, even take 2 life if he wanted.
Which he is.
Which he is. That means he's trying to go for the extra turn here. And this is a pretty big threat. Like, this has a lot of potential to deal damage.
I don't think he'd be able to unless he has Sensu. Because he's going to have to play Child's Wish for free. Oh, you said he's going to go for game? Or he's going to try to skip turn?
Well, I'm saying he might try the skip turn here with Sensu Beans. Like, so just ready the energy.
Oh. So 25. How many does he have in his drop? Looks about like 18? 19?
Yu-Gi-Oh! 1K players, Vanguard 1K players, you have about 10 more minutes left in registration before we close registration.
Oh, he's counting.
3, 4, 5.
15,
If you
18.
want to
Yep.
participate in the Vanguard 1K or
Alright,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
there's enough to
1K,
take the extra.
You have
Yep.
about 10 minutes left to come up and register.
Okay. So there's enough for actually. He's just going to take it. Okay. And try to win off of the Goku. Like I said, he just needed a card to be able to win off of, and he didn't have it before, but now he does.
He's like,
yeah, Marcel's
I
like, I
can't
can't
win.
beat it. Man, that's
too much pressure.
The card's good, man. And like I said, he still can take a life and restand it, so it's still. And Dehan's your winner, boys. Taking it 2-1. Very good battle by both players. I'm gonna